Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin with Elliott Wave Theory. I wanted to say happy holidays to everyone and happy new year as well, as we have now crossed the line again into the 2023s. That is going to be kind of difficult to adjust until again you've said that multiple times. I'm sure I'm going to be referring to 2022 in the upcoming weeks multiple times. But in any case, let's get into the analysis. Take a look at what we got. Overall, the lows of 21st of November and up to the highs of December 14th, we've had a three-way move. Either that way or this way, does not matter. These are the starting and ending points overall. Then we had a five-way move coming down as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does not again matter. Up or the starting point is here, end is here. That's that. And overall idea is that we are having this as the start of something, this five-way move. So this would be a wave 1 or wave A. Then we would be looking for wave B or wave 2. So overall, we would be looking for something like this to happen. At the moment, we came down here and we were expecting us to tag this 1-to-1 extension and 1.236 around 16.35. And this is where I have a long setup, and also I had another long setup here. How we got into this B wave here was that we had this as a three-way structure. Now, X wave did not retrace 90%, so again, more likely to be a WXY and not in a flat structure. So that's why I was expecting a three-way structure into the wave Y end. We had a couple of different ideas here as well, saying that we could have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into an A wave, three-way pullback into B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this was some kind of liquidation wick down here, right into the targets that we were looking at. And yeah, that fits very well as is. The WXY as well fits decent. 3 here, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we would have this as a three-way structure into W, three ways into X, and then this as a three-way. Does not matter overall again. Same idea is still this idea that we had start here, end here. Basically the same pivot points here, matching the targets. Overall, does not matter for the trades. Now, since the lows that were put in place in the 30th of December, I think we had a very similar five-way structure again from the very lows that we had previously. So this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely not allowing you to get in unless you were having a limit order here or just manually entering somewhere. This is again very much similar structure that we had for this A wave here on sub-minute scale or degree, where we had this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very similar look, where wave 4 is kind of exaggerated in comparison to that wave 2. The reason why I don't like it as a three-way structure is, again, the extension targets of 0.618 is not hit. So again, that is that. We don't have that divergence here, however, so that is again something that goes against having this as a impulse wave. So that is the some kind of warning sign, I guess, we have to keep in mind. Now, after that potential wave 1 was put in place, we had this as another target here. We had three-way structure coming back down to the 1.236 extension here, creating this three-way structure. And this was another potential long opportunity. And at this point, you could go against the 1.618 or just beyond the 1.618 or this low. I still have both of my long setups from here and here against these lows. It would be quite odd if this had extended beyond the 1.618. At that point, we could have thought that this could be turning into something else. But again, we somewhat looks like we pivoted up in here. And then we've been just in sideways range, which is very typical here during the weekend. I feel like Monday is going to give us that information that we are seeking, whether this is indeed the start of that ABC structure that we've been looking for since basically these times of 20th of December, where this was the first structure. But yeah, that is pretty much that. Now that we have actually established the potential B wave end, we can be starting to look at some targets here. Overall, 1-to-1 extension is something that we would aim, 17.16. This would take out the lows here, or the highs, sorry, here, take out the liquidity up in here, and most likely get some kind of wick here. If you go beyond the 1.618 here, 17.6k, then we might be getting into something else. Again, the probabilities start to shift. Also, that would be going beyond the golden pocket that we had around the 17.56k. So that is that basically. Again, this area that we've been labeled before would be the potential order block that I would be very much interested in. We have some other dailies and weeklies here around the 17k area, just our 17.1k area. Again, that would be again the same area that I was talking about previously, where this liquidity possibility might be at. 0.618, probably TP1 for these long setups here, because again, that is the minimum we want to be seen. It would be very odd looking A, B, and then C, something like that. And at that point, I don't really see us. If this is indeed a 1, 2, it would be very weird seeing a 3, 4, and 5 ending at the 0.618 here. It would be probably making only some kind of diagonal here. I don't like that opportunity or the possibility at all at this very moment. But again, it's the minimum target we are seeking. Nothing else much at the moment. If we are coming up tomorrow up into these highs, basically we could be starting to look for short opportunities. If this indeed turns out to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we could be looking some targets here for that wave 3, which would be again at that 1.618, then 2.618 here, 17.2k. That would be the 5th wave target if none of the waves are extending, and this wave 2 is actually the bottom of wave 2. But yeah, that is basically that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The best area I would be looking at, in my opinion, would be the 1.236, 0.5 retracement, 17.3k, and this order block that we were talking about just a bit before. So that would be the main idea. Of course, on higher time frame, if we still want to be taking shorts, we would be going against these highs, or if you want to be keeping some kind of shorter stops, then that's all fine. As long as we can see that divergence here happening here on a bit higher time frame, I think that would be fine to start going short. And of course, the ultimate stop loss would be above here, which would invalidate the idea that this is the start of something coming down. But I think that is going to do it for this update on Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed and got something out of it. If you did, again, and want to support me, there's a Patreon link in the description. Also, free Discord server link in the description as well, where you can be sharing accounts with me and the other guys on the Discord as well. Very active there. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you on the next video.